My name is Helene Avraham-Katz and I live in Greensboro, North Carolina. I am going to be 60 at the end of this year. I am a 5.5-year pancreatic cancer survivor. I was having pains in my stomach and I couldn't eat. I went to my doctor. She told me she thought it was irritable bowel. I said to her it just felt different. I went for an ultrasound that next morning and then I did an MRI. The doctor called me in the evening to tell me that they thought it was pancreatic cancer. My mom passed away from pancreatic cancer just over 17 years ago. And so I had done all my research when she was sick. I definitely was not ready to leave my children at that stage. From that very first second, we were all just a team and we were going to fight it together. And there was no question about it, we were going to fight it. My tumor, unfortunately, was both on my artery and my vein, and they couldn't cut both. The doctor recommended that we start with chemo and then do radiation as well. He told me about an experimental surgery. I had been told that I probably had more than a 25% chance of not waking up from surgery. I couldn't tell my husband and my kids that. The worst thing by far was saying goodnight to my children the night before my surgery. That killed me. Just thinking that that might be the last time I ever see them. That was the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. But when I woke up, my surgeon said to me, "You have diabetes, you do not have a pancreas, you do not have cancer." And those are the most incredible words in the world. When my cancer came back, before I started chemo for the second time, my oncologist recommended, because I was BRCA positive, to see if I could find doctors with more experience. I happened on letswinpc.org and I found the test study that I'm now on at UPenn, Abramson Cancer Center with Dr. Reisbinder, which was the most incredible thing that's happened to me. I take PARP inhibitors. I'm doing really well on them. I've been on the program for 3 years and I just feel very, very blessed that I found that program. And that was all because of letswinpc.org. The name The Butterfly Effect. First of all, we see my mother as a yellow butterfly. She's been with me every step of this journey. And in South Africa, one of our favorite things to do had been going to craft fairs, and that's what we'd always done with the kids. There are a lot of different arts and crafts fairs in South Africa. When my cancer came back and I was going through chemo for the second time, the store really began as a distraction. I started planning my store with my chemo nurses. Everyone was humoring me. Nobody really expected me to be here to open the store. All 5 of my chemo nurses came to cut the ribbon with me at opening day, which was amazing. One of the main things I wanted was that I would be able somehow to pay it forward. When I first opened it and I had written the book, I had all of the 4 big local news stations come and interview me. So people come and they want to meet me, and I'm definitely not a therapist, but I can listen and I can give a hug. We had a vendor who unfortunately passed away from cancer. She was wonderful, but she always used to walk in and say, "This is my happy space. I come in to breathe happy." And that's the store. The past 5.5 years have definitely been the most difficult years of my life. They've also been the most incredible years of my life. When you go through something like this, I believe that you can't remain the same. It does change you. I have definitely become a stronger person. I think I've shocked myself more than anybody else. And I've just become far more assertive. I don't want to live with regrets. And I think that gives me the strength to do a lot of things. I can do anything I want to do and I'm going to do it.